Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help. You are listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the live broadcast of today's game between the Ohlone College Renegades and the Mission College Saints. Two great teams going at it again here tonight, and these two teams did meet up on Tuesday for a matchup at Mission College, which Ohlone ended up winning in an 8-7 score, and a huge, and I mean absolutely huge performance out of Ohlone player McAnthony Valdez. He went 4 for 4 with a 2-run homer, was instrumental in the win against the Saints. And so today we're expecting a very, very close matchup once again, as the Saints are a very good baseball team who are coming in with a 10-8 record. Ohlone College at 16-2 with a 14-game winning streak. And today is game time weather. We have just a little bit of wind pushing out to right field as first pitch is about to begin here, and it's a nice crisp 66 degrees. By about the later halves of the game, it's going to dip into the 64 degree, 61 degree zone, and just overall great weather, which is something we have not had recently here at Ohlone College for baseball. Now coming in for the Saints, here's their leadoff hitter Malborough, who is hitting at a 381 to start the season. And here we go. We have Ohlone Baseball live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. As the first pitch is a strike in there, and the count will start 0-1. Felt is the pitcher tonight for Ohlone College, as he throws an outside pitch there for a ball. That was another fastball. And the pitch now, the 1-1 in there for a ball well inside there. And now it's 2-1. The 2-2 or the 2-1 is a strike in there. Now it's 2-2. As apologies, there's just a little bit of confusion here to start off. I have to refer to my notes. So not as much filling going on. Wind pushing out to right field just barely here on this 2-2 count. It is bounced to the third baseman, but foul. It's a scene that Stevie Hom had a good chance at it over there on the left side. It's Jeter, actually, and they have Stevie Hom listed at third base for some odd reason on the copy of the lineup card that they gave me. Inside pitch there is fouled off to the left side, this time out to the left fielder. And Sean, who is the pitcher, he's a sophomore at 6'3", 215 pounds. He's from Dubai, the American School of Dubai, and he's looking to go to Sac State next after Ohlone College. So far pitched pretty well so far in the early parts of the season, as his 2-2 delivery is bounced to the shortstop, up with it, and throwing to first in time for an out. And now there's one out here in the inning. Standing in now is the center fielder, LaCory. Across the line, 298 average, slugging at 368, and on-base percentage of 421. So great on-base percentage so far. It's going to make you throw a lot of strikes, as that first 0-0 is a strike in there. A nice fastball early on here from Sean. His 0-1 delivery in there for another strike, and now he's ahead in the driver's seat here. It's 0-2. And now Sean with the 0-2 delivery, and it's in there for no, it is not. As I thought that LaCory there swung and missed at strike 3, and he held up. So it was just a little bit too high. And now here's your 1-2 count. Sean awaiting the sign from Steinhower. Here it comes. Outside for a ball. LaCory is batting from the right side. Definitely opposite field here is an option with the wind pushing out to right field. Ever so slightly though, so got to get some good contact if you want to go outside. And he does. He hits it on the ground, and that's going to be an easy ground out there. It was Shepard on the play as he made the play and just flipped it right back to Sean, who was covering at first base, and now you got 2 outs here in the inning. And standing in now is the first baseman, Adami. And Adami is, so far in the season, batting at 358 for an average, as he takes a strike in there for 0-1. He is slugging at 397, an on-base percentage of 612. Very good off-base percentage, one of the best on his team so far in the middle half of the season. Is that 0-1 in there is just a little bit high for a ball. If you're joining us, I would like to thank you for coming out and supporting the Ohlone College Renegades. The 1-1 pitch there is inside for a ball. And Sean, the pitcher tonight for Ohlone College, he has a 3.8 ERA. He has 27 strikeouts to 5 walks. He's done a great job so far. He throws the pitch well outside there, and now it's 3-1. So the left-hander Adami now looking for something inside the zone here. Definitely going to get something to hit, and he doesn't actually, and it's a walk. As that 3-1 delivery was well outside. And the Vikings have their first base runner of the afternoon. And standing in now is the designated hitter Munoz, who's hitting at 250, slugging at 360, and on-base percentage of 300. Coming into today's game. So he takes a pitch well outside for a ball. He's batting from the right side. So you can feel the wind and hear it probably on the microphone a little bit. Definitely a significant wind push. And that 1-0 delivery is in there for a strike. A beautiful pitch out of Sean. On deck for the Vikings is number 22, the left fielder, Pagan. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Munoz is down 1-2 now. As Steinhower stands up to reconvene with Sean, make sure they're on the same page when it comes to signs. And here we go. Here's your 1-2. And it's popped out to left center, and it could find some grass here. And it does. It finds some grass. Runners will be at the corners here after the 2-out base hit. And a good piece of hitting right there out of Munoz. So that was just really out in no man's land out there. So they had 3 guys converging on it out in left center, but nobody could really catch up to it. It was just really, really well placed. Standing in now is Pagan as he takes a first pitch ball just low. He's batting at .324 coming into today's game. He awaits his 1-0 delivery inside for a ball.
Go, Sean.
And Pagan, his on-base percentage is at .622 coming into today's game. So he does make pitchers pitch a lot, and he forces them to throw strikes as that 2-0 delivery was fouled back to the screen. Pagan in the big RBI situation here with 2 runners on and 2 out. And here's your 1-2. In there for strike 3 called. As Pagan gets set down looking, we're going to head into the bottom of the first inning. Score is 0-0. We'll be back after these messages.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, everybody, welcome back. So for the Ohlone lineup this afternoon, we got Stone in the leadoff spot. He's playing in center field. Ibarra, who is actually playing at third base, not shortstop. Valdez, who's playing in right field. Shepard is playing at first base. KW Quillisi in the designated hitter spot. Jewel in left field, Baraloo in second base, Steinhower at catcher, and Stevie Hom out in the shortstop position. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the bottom of the first inning, and here comes Damian Stone. The 0-0 delivery to Stone is inside for a ball. And the count is 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And it's high for a ball. So Damian doing a good job, as he always does, getting himself into a hitter's count. He's batting at .351, .473 on base percentage, and slugging at .421 coming into today's game. as he takes an inside pitch and it hits him, and he's going to take first base. And he gets dropped down to his knees. So it hit him right along the back. Could have hit him in the back of the elbow or maybe just in the core of the back. And he's taking a minute there. Now he takes a jog to first base, and he gets a nice elevation here from this Ohlone attendance. And here's Jeter Ibarra. And Jeter Ibarra batting at .472 on-base percentage of .519 and slugging at .556. He's absolutely on fire this season so far. And pitching this afternoon for the Saints is Allen, who has a 5.4 ERA with 27 hits given up. So he tests first base there, but to no avail. 21 strikeouts to 9 walks in 25 innings pitched. He's also given up 27 runs. So he's looking to try and drop that ERA down, but so far doing a great job, averaging almost a strikeout every inning so far this season. He's got some good strikeout stuff, and you can see that right off the bat from his stats. As he tried at first base. Now he tries at first base for a third time to get Damian Stone over there, and mind games being played already here in the first inning. Gotta love some of these old school baseball philosophies, as they will never go away. And let's see what Allen's gonna do here. He throws his first pitch in there for a strike. Had some very, very nice movement. Ibarra on the season has not recorded a home run or a triple. He's recorded, however, 6 doubles and 34 base hits, as a try back at first base to get Damian Stone does not work again, and that's now 4 pickoff attempts on Damian Stone. And Damian's probably thinking to himself, yeah, I know I'm a gazelle on the bases, but my goodness. As he's going to try and steal here, but the pitch is fouled off on the 0-1 delivery. Now it's 0-2. He had a good lead over there at first base and definitely excelled very quickly to top speed. And now Ibarra is down 0-2, and another test at first base. Gotta say though, it's working very well, as Allen is up 0-2 here. Throwing off Ibarra's timing and trying to see if he can get Stone over there at first base. As Ibarra grounds this one to the shortstop. Shortstop tries it himself, throws it to first, double play. And a very nice, well-played double play.
Go, Mike. Just be you, Mike. Just be you.
Now batting number 35, Valdez.
Here it comes, McAnthony Valdez. And McAnthony Valdez was the hero in game 1 of this 2-game set against Mission. He came up with a 4-for-4 performance and a 2-run homer as he swings at a inside pitch and fouls it off for strike 1. Could be very well the only reason why Ohlone College is on their 14th win in a row and has the opportunity to go 15 in a row here, as he bounces this one to the left side now, and it's fouled off. And the count now is 0-2. Allen looking to put away Valdez early here. Very high there on that 0-2 delivery. And now it's 1-2. Valdez pops this one out to right field, and the right fielder's under it for the out. And so Ohlone College goes down 1-2-3. As we head into the top of the second inning, score is 0-0. Don't go anywhere. We got plenty of action left. Back in 30 seconds.
Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes, don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 on the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, first floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, welcome back, everybody. So we're in the top of the second inning here, and our 0-0 deliveries inside for a ball to start off this inning. And now batting is the right fielder, Siri. He's coming in with a .213 average, .319 slugging, and .426 on-base percentage. Doing a great job getting on base and drawing a lot of walks, as he's already ahead in the count here at 2-0. And Sean's probably looking to throw a strike here as he kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, strike one. And already you can tell that this game is going to be very competitive through these 9 innings and possibly more. These two teams very well matched, and that was proven on Tuesday. That 2-0 delivery, 2-1 delivery rather, is inside for a ball. And now here's your 3-1 from Ohlone College. Swing and a miss there, 3-2 now. Now Sean runs the count full. Looking for his put-out pitch here. And here's your 3-2. Sean kicks and deals. And this one is lined into left center for a base hit. Damian Stone up with it quickly, though, and it'll only stay as a single. And now batting is number 11, AJ Santamaria, who's doing the squatting today for the Vikings. The Saints. Here's your 0-0. Well outside for a ball. As this lineup for the Saints has a lot of on-base percentage batters. As he's swinging a miss there from Santamaria on an inside pitch. The lowest on-base percentage is 192, but the average on-base percentage for this team is 347, and that comes straight from the Athletic. Swing and a miss there from the 1-1 delivery, well inside and low. And Santa Maria now putting himself in a bad spot here. And here's your 1-2. Fouled off to the right side. I don't hear glass shattering, so nobody has to worry about buying a new windshield. And now another 1-2 delivery here from Sean. With a runner at first base. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Sean has another strikeout. Standing in now is the shortstop, Lamar. He's coming in with a .232 batting average, slugging at .283, and on-base percentage of .304. And the first pitch there is well outside for a ball. And Sean, who's doing a great job minimizing damage, and really has, he has allowed 2 base hits, and in the last inning did get himself into a little bit of trouble as there's a bunt laid down the third baseline, and up with it's Jeter, and he throws it, and Jewel cannot dig it out of first base. There's a good cover though out in right field. I'm sorry, that was Shepard who couldn't really dig it out. It was a throw that was just off the mark from Jeter. It bounced to Shepard. Now you got 2 runners on. Nero delivery here from Sean. Here it comes. No! Swing back and test the runner at second base to no avail. That pickoff play almost actually worked. And the second baseman, Galindo, is in for the Saints, and he's batting at .192. So under the Mendoza line. Definitely want to improve in that. And no bigger spot here than what you got right now, as his first pitch is a ball. As the wind blew away my roster sheet, and I had a attendance member come pick it up for me. Thank you. Both runners advance, but it's a foul ball. And now the count is 1-1. Galindo is slugging at .338, so he's doing a good job with runners in scoring position at the very least, and his on-base percentage is .192. So he definitely wants to improve both of those numbers. And as I just said, no bigger spot here with 2 runners on. Early and fresh off a loss. You got to get some runners on the road. Got to get some runners on the board, and has a big opportunity here to give some much needed momentum to this Saints roster. His 1-1 is in there for a strike. He swings and misses at it and almost trips. Those are just one of those pitches that everybody sees it and you're like, why did he swing at that? But then the batter's like, oh, well, I had a plan. He obviously had a plan with that inside pitch. He swung really hard at it, and it was a healthy hack. And now it's a 1-2 now. So he could not get contact with that 1-2. And Sean doing a great job here with runners on. And this one is popped up to Sean, and he's going to get the fly out there. Both runners do advance. And now there are 2 outs. As it was just a small flare back to Sean out there. Nothing to worry about. Easy to handle also. As the wind picks up once again. And Malborough is coming back up again, and this is his second opportunity. 2 runners on, both in scoring position as he takes an inside pitch there for a ball. Two outs, and through this point in the game, 3 hits for the Saints as that 1-0 delivery is low and outside for a ball. 3 hits for the Saints and no hits for the Renegades, and home plate umpire calls time. And it looks like it's going to be an intentional walk to load the bases here with 2 outs. On paper, that looks like to be the better move. LaCorey has less dangerous stats when it comes to average slugging and on-base percentage across the board. It's just more of a strategic decision here. So here we go, LaCorey with bases loaded. And he takes a ball on the outside corner. He's batting from the right side, and he's got himself an absolutely dream scenario right now. Bases loaded with 2 outs and no score early in the game here. He swings and misses there at his 1-0 count, and now it's 1-1. As the Ohlone dugout over there trying to rally Sean to get this final out here, as that pitch is well outside for a ball. And now the Ohlone bench making some serious noise for Sean here with a 2-1 count and 2 outs. Here's your 2-1 delivery. Outside, and it's 3-1 now, and Sean's in danger of walking home a run. Your 3-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled back to the screen. And now it's a very, very, very full count with 2 outs and 3-2 and the bases loaded. This is about as full as it's ever going to get. LaCorey with 9 RBIs on the season and 3 triples. Looking to add to those totals. All the runners advance, and it's going to be strike 3 called on the inside corner, and a huge, huge strikeout from Sean as we head into a timeout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
As we return, and I want to stress, I've left it in the comments for everyone who is currently watching. If there are any situations with the stream, please let me know. Leave a comment letting me know what's going on. If the mics are too quiet, mic is too loud, if there is bad connection, whatnot. Just let me know, and I can handle it on my own. But please comment in the comment section for me. And here we go. We're in the bottom of the second inning, and if you haven't been watching thus far, the Saints have left on 5 runners here through the first 2 innings. And there's a swing and a miss there. Shepard is the new batter for Ohlone College. And that's about it. That's the notable so far, is 5 runners left on here in the early goings. As Shepard takes a pitch low there for a ball. The 1-1. Very high for a ball. And Shepard so far in this season has absolutely delivered for Ohlone College. As he awaits his 2-1 delivery. He lines this one into right center field. And it looks like the right fielder's going to have a chance, and he does. And it's a fly out. Big contact there for Shepard, but all he gets is just a line out. And here's KW Quillisi. There's a good rundown out of Siri out there in right field. And KW Quillisi comes in with a 273 average as he lines his first pitch there for a foul. Now the count is 0-1. He's batting at 273, on base of 407, and slugging at 636 as he takes another strike there. And he's down 0-2 early. And this is something that is a rarity for KW Quillisi. I don't think I've seen him go down 0-2. Could have happened, and I don't remember. So he takes a pitch on the outside corner there for a ball. He bats from the left side, so he's definitely playing in to the wind right now with his power side. And he's facing a right-handed batter, or a right-handed pitcher, which is even better for his power as he swings and misses there at a 1-2 delivery well outside, and there's 2 outs. And here's Will Jewell. And Jewell, who's batting at 387, as he pops this first pitch out to the left. He's got an on-base percentage of .537 on the season and a slugging of .677 well early here in this, well, through the midway point, rather, of this season. And so, doing a great job at the plate. He's doing some damage for sure as he takes a pitch outside there for a ball. And one thing is for certain is Jewell will make you throw strikes. If it's even a borderline pitch, he's going to take it every single time. He takes an outside pitch there for another ball. Jewell with 11 RBIs on the season and 2 home runs. He takes another outside pitch there for a ball, and he puts himself in the ultimate driver's seat right now with a 3-1 count. Probably awaiting for something to hit here. And Ohlone College with no base hits thus far. Definitely could use one here. 2 outs. Inside pitch there is a ball, and Will Jewell will take his base. And here's Kyle Barrelou. Barrelou, who's hitting at 162, has an on-base percentage of .277 and slugging of .270. Looking to improve on all of those counts. As a test back to first base is going to come out to nothing. So far, Allen seems to like those to test his runners. As he does it again here. It's a great strategy because it does throw off your timing. And of course, almost everything about hitting is timing. It has to do with timing, and it has to do with being able to know just how fast pitches are coming at you, how much time you have to make a decision whether or not you want to swing. Of course, everything that goes through your mind when you're hitting, timing is always a part of it. He throws back to first base there for a strike, and oh my goodness, that pitch has so much movement. It looks like a breaking pitch. It could be possibly a sinker. It's moving far too fast for it to be an off-speed pitch. He throws a fastball in there for a foul. Now it's 0-2. Barrelou with 6 RBIs. He also has a triple 2 doubles, and 6 base hits on the season. He's a sophomore. He's had 37 at-bats. This is his 38th at-bat this season. And that ball is well outside and bounces to the plate. And now it's 1-2. And Barrelow getting some instructions from the bench over there. He gets a new sign as he awaits his 1-2 delivery. And he pops this one out to right center field. It might find some grass. And it had the home run distance, but it was fouled off to the right side. As Barrelow was just barely robbed of possibly a home run there. Now you're 1-2 again. Swing and a miss from Barrelow, and he strikes out. And through 2 innings, we have 3 base hits for no runs, and for Ohlone College, no base hits, no runs. No errors for both teams. Score is 0-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere.
Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
As we return, I would like to thank everybody who's joined us so far and everybody who has subscribed. If you're enjoying this content, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also, just to keep a reminder to stay respectful in the comment section. No form of discrimination or hateful speech towards any of these 2 teams playing, or any team for that matter, will be accepted. You will be automatically banned from the stream, and your comment will be automatically removed if you have anything negative to say about anybody on this field. As Ohlone College believes in fairness and equality, and if you do not believe in that, then please do not make a comment. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Adami, he's coming in now, playing at first base, and so far doing a great job as he swings and misses at his 0-0 delivery for a strike. Now the count is 0-1. First baseman that was batting at .358 to start this afternoon. He pops this one into foul territory. Left fielder thinks he has it, and he's got it in foul territory, and a great play right there. Absolutely amazing play from Jewel out there in left field. He lost his cap, too, on the rundown. And so now you got 1 out in the inning. And standing in now is Munoz, who again is the designated hitter this afternoon, as he takes a strike in there. And now the count is 0-1. Sean so far doing a great job, even allowing traffic on the bases, but doing a great job at cleaning up the traffic on those bases as he throws a pitch well outside for a ball. Although the Saints, you got to imagine, they keep on getting runners on, they will eventually break through. This ball is fouled back to the screen, and it hits Steinhower right on the top of the cap. He didn't even react, though, so I imagine he's okay. And so far, a great game being played by these two teams. Oh, that pitch was well inside and almost hit him. And Munoz taking a walk now. That was definitely neck and cheek high right there. So I imagine you get a pitch coming to your head that close, you definitely need a minute to just take a break. So this ball is popped out, and great play by Shepard there at first base, as he also lost his cap in foul territory to get that out, and now there's 2 outs here in the inning. And now here's your left fielder, Pagan. And so the Saints roster, who is in the first 2 innings got a lot of base runners on. So far in this inning, can't get a base runner on. Now they're down 0-1 here is Pagan. Siri is up on deck. Takes an outside pitch there for a ball. And Pagan, of course, he has the 622, my goodness, on base percentage, as he takes an inside pitch there for a ball. So he, above everyone on this lineup for today, is doing a great job getting on base. So anytime you have a 622 when it comes to on base percentage, slugging, or batting average, it's just beyond impressive. And he's been that way so far. So he fouls his 2-1 to the right side, and now here comes your 2-2 delivery from Sean. He kicks and he deals. This ball is bounced, and he borrowed with the play, throws it to first, and that one is good for the out. So we head into the bottom of the 3rd inning. The score is still 0-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Ohlone College Baseball live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And so the Saints, who have done a absolutely amazing job at the plate so far this afternoon, even though they have not pushed across any runs to show for it, they have 3 hits and have had 5 runners on in the first 3 innings. Have not been able to push across any runs. However, I imagine if they keep on with their approach, they will start pushing across runs very soon. And Ohlone College has got to start showing some better offense. No runners on at all for Ohlone College thus far. And here comes Corey Steinhower. So he waits his first at bat of this afternoon. He's batting at 182 to start this afternoon, as he takes a ball that is well low and outside for a ball. The wind's still pushing out to right field, although very minimally. Now your 1-0 is well outside for ball 2 now. And Steinhower, who also does a great job getting on base. He has a .333 on base percentage, as he takes another pitch there. That's going to be a ball. Now he's putting himself into the ultimate hitter's count with a 3-1 or 3-0 count here. Now here's our 3-0 delivery. Outside. Or no, it's a strike. Oh my goodness. Fooled me. That was a great pitch right there out of Allen. To get himself a strike for the first time here in this at-bat. Now here's your 3-1. This ball is lifted out to center field, and it is carrying now at the wall and out at the warning track. Right by the 400 sign. So good ride out of Steinhower, but a good play. And a Corey out there in center field. And here's Stevie Hom. That ball looked like a routine fly ball for a minute, and then LaCory had him turning himself around, like constantly trying to find where that ball was going. As Stevie Hom takes that first pitch there for a strike. And Stevie Hom has a 306 batting average. He takes a pitch that hits him right there. Now Ohlone College has their first base runner of the afternoon. And here's Damian Stone now, or Damian Dallas Stone as he was just announced. And Stone has not recorded a single home run thus far in the season, but has 12 RBIs. And a test back at first base, and Allen's sticking to the script now. If he continues, he has to be ready for it. And no, he doesn't. He's going to go home with it, and that's a swing and a miss from Damian Stone. And that's what you call, again, ladies and gentlemen, mind games. It's a huge part of baseball. And honestly, it's the game within a game aspect of the game that we know and love. America's pastime. And now your 0-1 delivery. It almost hits Damian. Well inside there. And Damian playing, or hitting from the left side here. And he's a sophomore. And now a test back at first base. No avail. Damian Stone went to Washington High School and he lives in Fremont. Looking to transfer to UCSB at the end of this year. If he does end up going, it'll be a big miss for this Ohlone roster. He's been a pivotal role in this season so far, in the successes for this team thus far. Here's your 1-1. It's on the ground. Runner runs. And so he's safe at second. The ground out to first, though, is Damian Stone. And now there's 2 outs here. However, the double play was broken up on that early release from Stevie Hom. So he's in scoring position now. With Jeter Ibarra coming up. And, of course, Jeter Ibarra, one of the more dangerous bats for this Ohlone College roster. So I want to give a shout out to our softball team. I see quite a few players over there and both the coaches. Coach Marshall, who does a great job over there with their softball program. It's an absolute heartbreaker that their season had to be canceled. However, next year they will be a force to be reckoned with. Ibarra fouled off his 0-0 delivery to the left side. So he's down 0-1. Stevie Hom with a huge lead, and they're going to pick him off here, but the throw back to second base is well off the mark. And here we go, Ibarra awaits his 0-1. And now it's 0-2 as he swings and misses. 14 RBIs on the afternoon, or on the season for Ibarra. On the afternoon. Man, 14 RBIs in one game. I want that. I want to see a performance like that. It'll be sensational. Here's your 0-2 delivery. As Stevie Hahn was getting stared down, so he returns back to second base there, and it breaks up the pitch. Him and the pitcher over there, Allen, had a staring contest for a good 5 seconds. Here's your 0-2. And Ibarra grounds this one through the... No, he does not. And that's going to be a ground out. It's a great play right there out of the shortstop, Lamar. As I thought that he was not going to catch up to it, he definitely did. He took the perfect angle and had a perfect throw back to first base and saves a run from scoring right there. As we head into the top of the 4th inning. Score is still 0-0. We'll be back in exactly 30 seconds.
Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action, live on the Gaming Writer Production YouTube channel.
As we return back to action here, I would like to again thank our live audience for joining us this afternoon. Again, if there are any problems with the stream, if the quality dips or the microphones are too quiet, let us know. We can adjust them, but comment in the comment section below, please. And here we go. Here's your delivery inside there for a ball. And Sean, who has done an absolutely amazing job so far with his 1-0 delivery, is in there for another ball. And it's 2-1, 2-0 rather. And Siri is the batter for the Vike. My goodness. For the Saints. As he takes another ball in there, and it's 3-0. Now he's probably looking for something to hit here. And he doesn't get it. He's going to get a 4-pitch walk. And so a potential dangerous situation here for Ohlone College is we're now in the 4th inning, and of course, as I said before, there were 5 runners rather left on base for the Saints, and now you got your 6th runner up there. As that 0-0 delivery is a strike, and Sean finds his stride again. And here is Sean's 0-1 delivery. It's fouled back, and now the count is 0-2. And now 0-2. Santa Maria. Here it comes. Oh, and almost got him looking there as that fooled, I think, everybody here. And it definitely fooled that Ohlone bench. They thought that that was going to be strike 3 called right there. It was a great pitch, but a stone cold take out of Santa Maria. As he lives to survive for another pitch here. He fouls this one right back to the screen as it was far too inside for him to even try anything with it. Santa Maria, who came into this game with a 261 average. He takes a bouncer to the plate there, and Steinhower does a good job blocking and keeping him keeping in front of him, so runner does not advance there. And now your 2-2 delivery from Sean here, trying to work his way out of this inning. It's on the ground, and Jeter can't get it. Stevie Hom does get it, but he does not get it in time to make a play there. Everyone is safe. 2 runners are now on with no outs. And here's Lamar. Was batting at .232 to start this afternoon. And an on-base percentage of .304, but slugging at .283. So that's it's a respectable number for slugging. Definitely wants to improve. And no better opportunity here with 2 runners on, no out in the 4th inning in a road game. And a 0-0 score. And this ball is popped out into shallow center field. Stone is up with it. No runners are going to be able to advance here. And it was a productive out for this Ohlone College defense, who really needed one there. And now there's 1 out. And for Sean, you got to breathe a breath of fresh air here and a sigh of relief, because now you're just a ground ball away from getting out of this. As he readjusts his belt over there on the mound. As the Ohlone infield did run up there on that pop-up to cover a bunt. They brought the corners well up there and rotating them closer to the plate to cover for a bunt, a possible suicide bunt. This ball is on the ground, and Stevie Hom with it throws it to second for 1, back to first, and a double play there out of Ohlone College. And 2 runners are now left on, so put that on the list of runners left on for the Saints as we head into the bottom of the 4th inning. It's still 0-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. You are listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College Baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, welcome back. And standing in now is the dangerous McAnthony Valdez for Ohlone College. Due up is Valdez, Shepard, and K.W. Quillisi here in the bottom of the 4th inning as Valdez takes a strike in there, and the count is now 0-1. Valdez with his 0-1, swings and misses there at a 0-1 delivery. It was just a little bit outside, definitely looked like a strike there. However, a pitch that is very difficult to do anything with from his right-handed position. And he swings and misses there at the 0-2, and that's going to be strike 3. Chalk up another strikeout for Allen. And here's Shepard. Jaden Shepard has absolutely been on fire this season for Ohlone College. He's recorded 2 home runs. He's recorded 17 RBIs as he takes a pitch inside for a ball. He also has 7 doubles with a .286 batting average, and that's a strike there. This is the type of game that even 1 run could do you huge here. This could win you a game because this is just a complete defensive struggle. That ball is fouled. And now it's 1-2. It's a complete defensive struggle so far. Both pitchers doing absolutely immaculate jobs. Allen, though, has looked more impressive, if I do say so myself. Has allowed less base runners so far and has struck out a ton of Ohlone batters. As this ball is on the ground to the third baseman and up with it, throwing back to first in time for the out.
Now batting, number 9, K.W. Quillisi.
And here's K.W. Quillisi. And Quillisi, who has also had an absolutely sensational season so far. He's had 4 home runs on the year. Definitely one of the most on this Ohlone roster as he takes an inside pitch there for a ball. And Ohlone College has not recorded a base hit yet this afternoon. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning with 2 outs. Quillisi watches a bouncer to the plate there, and now it's 2-0. Quillisi looking to get on base, which is what he does often and well. Takes a strike in there on the outside corner, and that's just a great pitch. Quillisi, who has a .407 on-base percentage, bounces this one back to Allen. Allen lets it go and throws it back to the second baseman. The second baseman covering cannot make the play, and Quillisi is on base.
Now batting, number 12, Willie Jewell.
And here's Will Jewell. As Ohlone College records their first base hit of the afternoon. And here comes Will Jewell now, who's had also a fantastic season thus far. He takes a strike in there, well in there in the zone. So I imagine he was probably getting the take first pitch sign from the dugout. It's a lot of rosters do that towards the middle half of the game to make the starter work more as he tests back at first base there. And Allen is doing a great job playing the mind games especially. It's hard to get a hold on his pitches because you don't know if he's actually going to throw it. You don't know if he's going to throw it back to first base or whatever runner is on. So that pitch is back on the outside corner there, and it's now a ball. Count now 1-1. Allen staring down Quillisi over there at first base. Quillisi does have the ability to steal here. He has a lot of speed on the base pads as that ball is fouled right up. Heads up, people downstairs. And now Allen in the driver's seat here with 2 outs in a 1-2 count. I'd just like to thank our live audience. We have 8 current viewers. And the ball is thrown back to first base here. Another test at first base. And Allen looking to put away Will here, and that's a foul to the right side. And Will Jewell, once again, just proving why it's so hard to get him out. You know, his on-base percentage that says .537 and his slugging that says .677 is absolutely no joke. He's a very, very hard batter to get out. He lines this one out to center field. Center fielder is under it. LaCorey records the final out. We're going to head to the top of the 5th inning. Score is 0-0 still.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes, don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help.
I don't understand why it's not working. Oh my goodness. There is no sound. My bad. Thank you, everyone. Ooh. High and outside for a ball. Thank you, everybody. Keep on commenting if there are any problems. Keep on commenting. This is a student-produced broadcast, so there are bound to be some issues. Count is 2-1 now. And that ball is lined to the foul. So now the count is 2-2. And low is that 2-2 delivery now, and it's 3-2. Anatomy, who is batting at .358 to start this afternoon, slugging at .397, on-base percentage of .612. Line for a foul ball. Yes, thank you so much, everybody. Keep commenting. I am checking. I'm very vigilant with checking. Now your 3-2 count. This is about as full as it's ever going to get. 3-2 with 2 outs. And there's a walk. And a great at-bat out of Adami, who has done a great job all season long with getting his on-base percentage well up above the 600s and has walked twice this afternoon. And standing in now is Munoz. And Munoz had a huge at-bat in the second inning. Almost scored a run. He's got a lot of power. And he's batting from the right side. So he takes a pitch there outside for a ball. Now the 1-0 count. And Sean tries it back at first base there. Does not get it. Almost got him picked off, though. Pagan is due up for the Saints. Here's your 1-0 delivery. Sean misses on the outside corner. Munoz, who's batting from the left, or rather the right side. As again, I want to give a shout out to our softball team. A test back at first base again to no avail, but shout out to our softball team, who has a vast majority of their players currently in the home side stands watching this game, along with both the coaches. Here's your 2-0. Strike right in there, and a good bounce back pitch. Both pitchers tonight, both Sean and Allen, absolutely sensational so far through 4 innings, and Sean hopefully through 5 here. If he can get this final out. And a stone cold take right there out of Munoz to put himself in a 3-1 count now. So that was as borderline of a pitch as it's ever going to get. It was a good call out of the umpire, though. It was just a tad bit too low. About shin high. This ball's on the ground, and it gets through the Ohlone infield. A great play by Stevie Hahn, but he couldn't quite get it. He knocked it down, though, and Damian Stone with a quick recovery. No runs will score, but runners are now at the corners with 2 outs here. Stevie Hahn dived at it to try and keep it in the infield, and he got his glove on it, but it just bounced right off of his glove into center field. Damian Stone, who was already doing a great job running in to try and cover there, got in quickly and threw that ball in. Probably saved a run with how fast he went in to cover. And now it looks like Coach TC out there is going to talk to his pitcher. So we have a mound visit now. We'll take a break for station identification.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College Live Sports Broadcasting.
And TC now walking off the field. The infield now having a conversation amongst themselves. Conversation's probably relaxed. We've been in this already before and quite a number of times in this game. Let's just execute and probably going over another plan here to attack this batter. And that first pitch is in there for a strike. Now the count is 0-1. Pagan is hitting at 324 coming into today's game. And he lines this one into right field, and that is going to be caught on the play by Valdez. Now add 2 more runners. 9 runners left on so far for the Saints. And Ohlone doing a good job keeping this game close. 0-0 is your score. We're going to head into the bottom of the 9th inning. We're going to take a timeout. Be back in a minute.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help.
All right, we are back now with some more action. And standing in now is Kyle Baraloo. And Baraloo, who's coming in to today's game with a 162 batting average. So under the Mendoza line, definitely wants to improve. However, he's doing a great job defensively for Ohlone College. It's been a cornerstone so far this season defensively. As he's ahead in the count now 1-0, and he takes a pitch. That was a ball. Now here comes the second pitch inside again for a ball. Now he's put himself in a great hitter's count at a 2-0. We got 15 viewers. Thank you all so much for joining us, whether you are Saints, Renegades, or have no affiliation. This ball is lined into right field for a base hit. Baraloo has himself a base hit, and Ohlone College has himself a base runner. And here comes Corey Steinhower, who almost left the yard in his last attempt. He went to straightaway center and just barely fouled out right at the warning track, and had LaCorey out there in center field really struggling to try and find it. So let's see if Steinhower has another one of those left in him. As he stands in to the left side here, and it's a lefty versus righty matchup when it comes to the batter and righty matchup. Allen sticking to the script and testing his runner back at first, but Baraloo does not bite. And Baraloo, who's also an excellent base runner for Ohlone College. See, there's a strike right there. And now your 0-1 count as Steinhower is getting some more signs from the dugout here. I wouldn't be surprised now if the sign is a possible suicide bunt here. Here's your 0-1. Swing and a miss, and Baraloo is going to try second, and he's going to get picked up, but the ball is dropped. Marlboro had a huge shot right there to get himself a nice pickoff play there, but he dropped the ball on the tag. And so there's a stolen base there for Baraloo. And he puts himself in scoring position. The count is now 0-2. And so Baraloo's definitely got to get some contact here, find a way to advance that runner again. As the home plate umpire reconfirms the count for being 0-2. There's Ohlone College trying to see if they could sacrifice Baraloo home. Steinhower takes an inside pitch there and a nice take, putting him in a 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss from Steinhower, and he gets a couple of groans from the crowd because they thought that he held up, but even he said that he did not. So he checks swing there. And now it's a first out of the inning. And here's Stevie Hom. Stevie Hom, who's done a great job himself thus far this season, my goodness. Slugging at .592. He's got himself another slugging opportunity and another RBI opportunity here with a runner at second base, Kyle Baraloo, who's at second base right now. He's going to get picked off here. No, says the umpire out there by second base. It's Baraloo. Barely got back. It looked like he might have actually gotten picked off there, but that was a great job getting back. And Allen has done a great job trying to pick off these runners. I'm frankly surprised thus far that he hasn't picked off a runner yet. However, I imagine that's going to come. On the ground here is Stevie Hom, and he's going to try and run this one out. He cannot, and now it's going to be 2 outs. So that was first pitch swinging there from Stevie Hom, and it was a ground ball, but to the wrong side of the infield. And now with 2 outs, here comes Damian Stone, and the lineup card turns over once again. But if you want anybody in this type of situation, it's the 2 batters that are going to come up next, who are Damian Stone and as well as Jeter Ibarra, who's on deck. Damian Stone coming into today's game with a .351 average and .473 on base percentage, slugging at .421, absolutely killing it at the plate so far, as he swings and misses there at a fastball on the first pitch. Right, you got a piece of it. Now the count is 0-1. Stone awaits his 0-1, and it's well outside for a ball. As a matter of fact, it was so outside that if Damian was standing on the right side, he would have gotten hit. Damian Stone, of course, a left-handed batter, has recorded 12 RBIs on the season and a triple. Looking for RBI number 13 possibly here in this at-bat if you can find a gap out there in the outfield. Outfielders are playing medium distance, and this ball is lined foul to the left side, but the third baseman over there, Lamar, almost had a chance at it. Nonetheless, it's now 1-2. And Damian Stone trying to push across this game's first run. Your 1-2 delivery here. And it is now 2-2. It's well outside. As this Ohlone bench getting pretty rowdy over there, trying to rally their squad here. And your 2-2 as well outside. Now it's a 3-2. Bottom of the 5th inning here. No runs scored for either team. 5 hits for the Saints and 2 hits for the Renegades. No errors for both teams. And Allen looked like he was going to try Barrelou there as Barrelou walks back to second base. The wind now picking up, pushing out to right field, which can help Damian Stone here. Fouls it off to the right side. Damian in a great spot here. 3-2. And he's got Allen's timing down here. Here it comes. 3-2, and it's popped well up in the infield here. And it is caught by Lamar out there. So as we end the 5th inning, we're going to head into the 6th. 0-0. 5 hits for the Saints. 2 for the Renegades. No runs and no errors for both teams. We'll be back after these messages. Don't go anywhere. Ohlone College baseball action still live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, so we are back. In batting now is number 16, the right fielder Siri. Came into today's game with a .213 batting average. Looking to try and get himself on base here again as he takes a pitch that almost hit him. And Ohlone College, so far, defensively has done a great job when runners are on to not allow them to score. As that pitch is again inside for a ball now. And another pitch inside there, and it's a ball again. And Sean in danger here, down 3-0. So if I remember correctly, in the previous at-bat for Siri, he went up 3-0 as he takes a strike in there. But the one thing that this roster of the Saints is doing very, very well is forcing Ohlone College to go in the zone. And this ball is lined into left field for a base hit, now center field rather, for a base hit, left center. Damian Stone is up with it, throws it back to the infield, and only a single is given up. Some stuttering constantly. And I'd like to thank our live audience for staying with us thus far, as we have a mound visit here, and Coach Curran is going to come out, and it looks like it might be the end of Sean's afternoon here. And if it is, he's pitched through 5 innings and he's only given up 6 hits. And no runs. And yes, Coach Curran takes the ball away from Sean. Sean with a good performance so far. He is responsible for the runner at first. And we'll get the new pitcher when we come back. We're going to take a 1-minute break.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help. Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Cameron Calvillo is the new pitcher for Ohlone College, and he's done an absolutely amazing job thus far in the season. Every time he's come in, he's got some great breaking stuff. He's really good at throwing strikes and making really fooling pitchers, honestly, or hitters, and making them make mistakes constantly. So let's see if he's got his good stuff with him today. Ohlone College definitely needs it with the tie game here at 0-0, and his first pitch is well outside for a ball. As this is an audio-only broadcast, we're looking to add cameras eventually. Swing and a miss there. And it was a healthy hack from Santa Maria. However, you can come in person to watch these games. $5 admission fee. And a 1-1 count now for Cavillo. And he throws. That pitch is lined back to the screen for a foul. And now it's 1-2. And so in a 1-2 count here, Calvillo, who is absolutely dangerous when it comes to 1-2 and 2-2 counts. That's where he gets a lot of his strikeouts, especially. And this ball is popped up way up. And a play at first base there by Shepard for the first out. And now batting is Lamar, who is actually the one that's playing at third base. I wrote that wrong on my roster sheet on accident. So he's actually playing at third base, while Malborough is playing at shortstop. Lamar fouls this one off to the right side. And the count is now 0-1 with 1 out. Runner at first. So Calvillo is 1 ground out away from getting out of this inning. Cameron with his 0-1. bounces it. Ibarra plays on it, throws it to second for one, back to first, not in time. There wasn't even a try at first base, but got the runner at second base, and now there are 2 outs here in the inning. And Ibarra with the nice jumping grab right there on the hot corner as the bouncing ball took a very, very high hop. And Ibarra is not a short, he's not a short dude. He is well over 6 foot and barely caught it by the fingertips. Had to make a mid-air throw and did a really great job doing so. Now standing in is Galindo as he takes a pitch inside there for a ball. Six hits for the Saints squad. They've left 9 runners on base this afternoon. They've definitely had more runner opportunities, and this is a steal of second base, and the throw back to second base is in time for the 3rd out. And what a play, what a throw by Steinhower there. And a great job right there by this Ohlone squad as we're going to head into now the bottom of the 5th inning, or the bottom of the 6th inning rather. Score is still 0-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. And we have ourselves a brand new pitcher for this Saints squad here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So that's going to do it for Allen, who went a total of 5 innings and gave up 2 base hits and no runs. So he had also a very nice performance in himself. Max Manning is going to be the new pitcher, number 30 for this Saints squad, and he's a left-handed pitcher. He's a freshman at 6'1". He's weighing in at 195 pounds. He's from Lakesburg, California. He went to Marin Catholic High School, and he's going to be the brand new pitcher. And he's got his work cut out for him, as he's going to have to deal with Ibarra, Valdez, and Shepard due up. And Jeter Ibarra is now up. And of course, he has the most at-bats of this Ohlone College squad. He came in with 72 at-bats on the season coming into today's game. And through 72 at-bats, he had a .472 average, .519 on-base percentage, .556 slugging. My goodness. That's what you just call an absolute machine right there, and an elite player. Indeed. As he takes his first pitch on the outside corner there for a ball, and it's a lefty-on-lefty matchup here when it comes to the batter versus pitcher matchup. Ooh, in there for a no, it's not a strike. Too high. Ball. And You got to be wondering if this is going to be the inning that we're going to see our first run push across in this game so far. It's been a very good pitcher's battle as it's now 3-0 here. And I would like to thank Chris Warden, our athletic director, for getting me this personal hotspot so that we can do live broadcasts for our beloved Ohlone College squad. And everybody thought that 3-0 pitch on the outside corner was going to be ball 4, but it's actually going to be a strike. So it's now 3-1. So I was already about ready to light up first base there. And Jeter fouls off his 3-1 delivery, and now it's 3-2. I was getting ready to do this, but can't quite do that yet. Could have fooled me. See, that's the reason why I'm not a baseball player. Here's your 3-2 count for Manning. Outside, and now I get to light up first base. Jeter Ibarra walks. And here comes the hero from Tuesday, Anthony Valdez. And Valdez is definitely looking to put on his cape and be a hero again here. In a big spot with a runner on and no outs. No runs on the board for either team. And even one run could be huge here as he takes a pitch on the outside corner for a ball. He's batting from the right side, so it's a righty versus lefty matchup. So this really does favor Anthony Valdez. And here's your 1-0. Test bat to first base, and it gets past the first baseman. Ibarra's up with it, and he's going to go to second. He's rounding second and going to third. The ball is not thrown in. Now thrown into the infield. Ibarra's at third. And we have a runner at third base with no outs here. Ibarra with absolutely amazing base running doesn't just take second base, he takes third base on the wild throw there. Anthony Valdez now just needs to put a ball in play here to score a run. Here's your 1-0 delivery. Anthony Valdez fouls this one off to the left side. And Valdez standing in now understanding coming into this at-bat that it was huge for him to move the lineup card over, try to get on base, maybe move the runner up. Swing and a miss there on that 1-1. Now, in the biggest spot that any batter has been so far this afternoon, except for when the Saints had bases loaded in the second inning. Here's your 1-2. Outside for a ball. And this is also when you see what your pitcher is all about. Is Manning now putting himself in a very high-pressure situation with no outs and a runner at third. He's got to execute perfectly here if he wants to keep Ohlone from scoring. And Anthony Valdez lines one to left field for a base hit. An RBI single from Anthony Valdez. And he has his cape on once again. And Ohlone College pushes across their first run in the afternoon and the first run of this game. Score is now 1-0. And standing in now is Jaden Shepard, as this lineup is just going to get even more dangerous. KW Quillisi is on deck for this Ohlone College roster. Shepard grounds this one to the right side. And it's fouled. And Valdez is having himself a week. Went 4 for 4 on Tuesday. And now he's 1 for 3 today with an RBI single. As he takes a strike there on the outside corner. And Shepard now down 0-2. And now here comes your 0-2 delivery to Shepard. And no, Manning steps off, and he's gonna ask for a check on what page they are with the signs. Manning just calling time there just to probably collect his thoughts. Throws a breaking pitch that bounces to the plate in the outside corner, and it's now 1-2. Now Valdez probably going to get Player of the Week voting with his performances so far. Shepard takes a low fastball there. Now it's 2-2. Jaden Shepard looking for a way to get on base here and move the lineup card over. The 2-2 is low and outside. Now it's 3-2, and Shepard working his way from 0-2 to 3-2. And this is something that this Ohlone College roster does so much now that even after just 3 games, this broadcaster is not at all surprised that this is happening. This Ohlone College roster does a great job running these counts up. And now here's your 3-2 with no outs and a runner at first base. Marc-Anthony Valdez is running. Shepard fouls this one off to the right side. As this Ohlone College roster, of course, looking for their 15th win in a row. That would be some accomplishment, and I know that everybody in the dugout wants that. Runner goes again, but this is fouled off again. And Shepard just battling and battling and battling. He does not want to give up. And all you got to do is just keep on fouling. You're eventually going to get something. Here's a 3-2 again. Marc-Anthony Valdez tries again. Swing and a miss. Shepard actually walked. My bad. I thought he went there. Because that fooled everybody. We all thought that Shepard went, but he actually just took it. And now there are 2 runners on. So my bad for the missed call. That really did confuse everybody there. As I heard a parent say, what was going on? And here's KW Quillisi, and now, actually no, this is not KW Quillisi. Quillisi is done for the afternoon. This is going to be Takumi. And Takumi has a 364 batting average coming in today's game. He's an amazing base runner. He's going to try and lay down a bunt here. Misses on the bunt attempt. Did he pull back in time? That was well outside. I didn't see if he pulled back in time. I believe he did. He did. So now the count is 1-0. And he lays down a bunt. This one is popped. And great play by the catcher. And there's your first out of the inning. It was a great pitch by Manning there to get that pop-up bunt.
Number 6, Clay
And now coming in is number 6, Clay, and he is going to be assuming Will Jewell's position. And so here comes Clay. In his first at-bat thus far in this game, and he lines it on the ground. Great play by the shortstop and gets at least just one there. As that almost broke through the infield there. That would have been danger right there, but danger averted. And here's Kyle Barrelou. As Barrelou was not the one who was double switched, so we'll see who was double switched in a sec. So that Clay got that at bat as he's standing over there at first. There's runners at the corners now. Let me change that. Barrelou to right field, base hit. Valdez scores easily. Clay goes to second. And the score is now 2-0. First pitch swinging for Clay right there, or for Barely right there. Here's Corey Steinhower now. Of course, Steinhower in his first step out of the game lined one deep to center field, just barely to the warning track at that 400 sign. And would have been a very impressive home run if he would have hit it out. As he takes a first pitch strike there. Now here's your 0-1 from Manning. And a good eye out of Steinhower there to lay off that 0-1 delivery. Now it's 1-1. It's that miss just low. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you've stuck this far, don't go anywhere. We still got plenty of action left for you. As Steinhower lines this one to deep right field, it is going bye, baby! And history's in the making here at Ohlone College, as Corey Steinhower just went deep for his first home run of the year, a 3-run homer, and the score is now 5-0 Renegades. As he takes the grand tour, and he's going to get mobbed by his teammates right now. His first home run of the year, that's got to feel great. An amazing swing out of Steinhower there, as he promptly unloads the bases. And it looks like that's going to do it for Manning now, coming out of the bullpen. You know, it's just a bit of a struggle for him. Couldn't really find his groove, and just unfortunately, not a day to remember for him. However, did a great job and definitely cannot get down on himself for this one. So we have a pitching change. We're going to take a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll be back.
Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And here we are. Stevie Hom is going to be the new batter for Ohlone College with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The new pitcher for the Saints is going to be Joseph Roberts. He's a left-handed pitcher, but a right-handed batter. He's a sophomore at 5'8", 180 pounds from San Jose. He went to Pioneer High School. And here we go. Throws his first pitch inside there for a ball. And Stevie Hom, who has proven to be a tough out constantly, definitely makes you work in the at-bat, and he lines this one off to the right side for a foul ball. Now the count is 1-1. And Stevie Hom getting some more instructions from the coaching staff. And Joseph now with his 1-1 inside for a ball. Stevie Hom awaits the 2-1. And it's line in the left center field for a base hit. Finds the big gap out there in left center field. Stevie's going to go for second, and he is going to have a stand-up double. Stevie Hom with a huge, huge at-bat there. Absolutely amazing pop. And here's Damian Stone now.
Press send, Steve. Press send. I missed it. Sorry. Yeah.
So we're at 2 hours and 4 minutes and 12 seconds of total play time this afternoon. It's been a very quick game thus far. And a throwback to second base as well over the second baseman's head, but Stevie Hom didn't see it. And he couldn't advance there. And so it's as if that didn't happen. We're still in an 0-0 count here with 2 outs in the inning. The Saints just looking for that final out right now. That's going to be a ball. And even though this is so far, especially here in this bottom of the 6th inning, going very well for Ohlone College, you have to remember there are, as that pitch is outside, there has been a total of 10 runners left on base for the Saints. So the Saints have shown the ability to get runners on base, and this is not an insurmountable lead by any stretch of the imagination. The Saints still have every opportunity to get back into this game and possibly get into the win column here. They just got to start putting together some RBIs. So they're doing a great job getting runners on, and that ball is fouled off to the left side. So I'd like to thank our live audience. We just reached over 20 concurrent viewers. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stick around. If there are any comments or concerns that you have about the stream, leave it down in the comment section. I will address them every once in a while. And, ooh, that looked like a great pitch right there. And it is a strike. Oh, my goodness. I thought that was called a ball. Great pitch right there from Joseph. And he's so far demonstrated really great breaking stuff thus far. And with the 2-2, looking for his putout. And he misses the mark there. And now it's 3-2. Damian is batting from the left side. It's a lefty versus lefty matchup here, so obviously sliders and curveballs and changeups definitely do favor the pitcher here. Damian Stone, though, an all-around great hitter. Here's your 3-2, and it's a walk again for Damian Stone, who has done an absolutely amazing job drawing them this afternoon. And here is Jeter Ibarra. And here's Jerry Barta now. He awaits his 0-0. Grounds this one to second base. And it's trouble indeed, but the pitcher covering does a great job making it to first base there. Beats Ibarra to first base for the final out. And so Ohlone College leaves 2 runners on, but scores 5 of them here in the bottom of the 6th inning. We're going to head to the top of the 7th inning. We're going to take a nice 1-minute timeout. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball here on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
So Cameron Calvillo is going to stay out there for Ohlone College here in the top of the 7th inning. And again, I will say this game is nowhere near being over yet. The Saints have shown a great demonstration of being able to have runners on. They just got to start scoring some of them. Whoa, I thought it was going to be 1-0 there, but it's actually 0-1 on that inside pitch called for a strike. Calvillo with his 0-1 in there for strike 2. This Calvillo is going to take care of the batter before I can even tell you guys who the batter is. I can't even see a number for that matter. So he lines this one to the right side. I thought it was Galindo, and it is Galindo who is the batter right now for the Saints. He's batting from the right side, so he's got a righty versus righty matchup here when it comes to pitcher versus batter. Outside there for a ball. And now your 1-2 count. Calvillo home, bounces it, and a big play here. Throws to first, and there's your out. Score that as Barrelou to Shepard there, so that's going to be the old 4-3 combo. Now it's 1 out, and here's Malbrough. So the first pitch is well outside for a ball. Calvillo awaits now. Here he comes with the 1-0. And it's in there for a strike. And the count is now 1-1. The wind is still pushing out to right field, and that's what it normally does here at Ohlone College. And the 1-1 delivery is outside and low. Now your 2-1 from Calvillo. And it's a ball as the Ohlone bench thought that was going to be a strike. And he's got his breaking pitches with a lot of spin right now and a lot of movement. Probably wants to bring that an inch closer back inside to the plate. And there's your walk right there on that 3-1 as that was outside for a ball. I think Malbrough thought that he was down 2-2 there because he was in a 3-1 count. He took that ball and he was like, all right, when's the next pitch? He didn't take first base. Nonetheless, now he's at first base. And here's LaCory. You know the old slogan, a bloop and a blast, all of a sudden you're back in the game, and that's exactly what the Saints probably would want here in this situation. And the first pitch there is a strike. Now Cavillo with his 0-1 delivery. Looks at the runner at first. Wouldn't be surprised here if he tries him at first. And he doesn't. Kicks and deals. Outside for a ball. Or inside for a ball, rather. And Calvillo is just a ground out away from ending this inning, possibly. Here's your 1-1. Inside, and that's going to be a ball. Wow. That looked like it was good for a strike, but it just a tad bit too high for the home plate umpire. And now a 2-1. Cavillo. He has this ball lined into right field for a base hit. And the runners are going to take second and first now. And don't look now. But these Saints are working their way back here. If a ball can leave the yard here, this is a brand new game. And this is probably your best hitter to do it with. Their 3-hole hitter, the first baseman, Anami, is now in. He has a 358 average, 397 slugging, and 421 on base percentage, or 612 on base percentage rather for Anami coming into today's game. He's absolutely been crushing it. That's what you call an elite batter right there. This is not the type of player that you want to be facing in this situation here. With only 1 out and 2 runners on. And the first pitch there is just a tad bit low for a ball. And now with the 1-0 delivery, Calvillo is going to have to throw strikes here. And he misses, and now it's 2-0. Especially when you got a batter that has an on-base percentage of well over 600, you have to throw strikes. You have to really execute really, really great pitches if you want to try and fool him or catch him looking. And it looked like a test at second base, but it's not going to happen. Calvillo back home. Swing and a miss there. Strike 1. A big situation here with 2 runners on. 2 runners being LaCory and Malborough. LaCory's at first base. Malborough at second. And LaCory's a center fielder, so he's got a lot of speed over there. And that pitch is in there for a strike. Now it's 2-2. With 1 out. Anami is hitting from the left side, and the wind is pushing out to right. So here we go. The 2-2. And it's lined, but a great play right there on a Baraloo. And that's going to record the second out of the inning. And here now is Munoz. And he is the 4-hole hitter. So again, not an ideal situation if you're Ohlone College, but if you're the Saints here, this is definitely the situation you want to be in with your best hitters coming up with 2 runners on. And let's see what's going to happen here. Munoz looking for a gap. As he takes ball 1. And now the 1-0 count. Calvillo waiting for the sign. He gets it from Steinhower, and now looking at the runner at second. There's going to be no test. Here comes home. And Munoz so far demonstrating that he is not going to be caught fishing as he watches a ball very high in the zone there for a ball. Now it's 2-0. And Calvillo's going to have to execute a pitch here. And this ball is on the ground, and it gets through the infield here. Marlboro's being waved home, and the Saints have their first runner to score in their first run in the afternoon. Now it's 5-1. And they still have runners at second and first here now after getting that RBI single from Munoz. And here is Pagan. And Steinhower is going to talk to Calvillo here. We're going to take a break for station identification.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting.
So I imagine they're probably having a conversation as to which signs they want to use, which pages they want to use for the signs. Just going over other situations that they've already prepared for. Now Curran is going to come out. Coach Curran is going to come out. And normally when he comes out, the ball is taken away from the pitcher, and it might be happening here. And it definitely is. So Calvillo is going to come out after coming in relief in the previous inning and has done a great job thus far. He had 2 outs here. He's responsible for 2 runners on. We're going to take another timeout. We'll get a picture for you in a minute. This is Ohlone College Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel. All right, as we return, we got 2 runners on and a brand new pitcher for Ohlone College. The brand new pitcher is Cade Castillo. We've seen him a couple of times from Murrieta, California. He went to Vista Murrieta High School. He is a freshman at 6'1", 185 pounds. He's a right-handed hitter and pitcher. And standing in is the left fielder Pagan, and he has himself a big RBI situation here. 2 runners on, 2 out in the top of the 7th inning. His team is down 5-1, so they really, really need these runs here. And Castillo with this 0-0 delivery in there for a strike. Or no, it's a ball. Oh, my goodness. And that's paint right there. Stone cold take right there out of Pagan. And now Cade with his 1-0 outside there, and tested back at the runner at first, but Shepard was not playing on the base there, and they could have had him, but Shepard was playing off the base. And so it's just a unfortunate circumstance there. So he almost had a chance even to tag him then. Just did not have enough time to apply the tag, though. You're 2-0. Line to right for a foul. And now it's 2-1. And Cade, who has it's got a very, very interesting slider. It's one of the only pitches that I could really, truly pick out from most of the Ohlone rosters. I don't really know how to tell the pitches apart very well. As Cade throws an inside there and low for a ball, and now it's 3-1, and Cade is in danger here of walking the bases loaded with Siri as the hitter due up here. And there you go. There's ball 4. And now the bases are loaded. Huge, huge situation here. As Siri, if he could put something over the wall here, it's a brand new ball game. It's a tie game. And even if he finds some grass at all, this is just a huge situation here. Siri, probably the most important at-bat so far in the season for him. Definitely is the most important at-bat now of the game right here, as this can change everything that has happened thus far and completely rewrite this game. The 0-0 delivery is in there for a strike, and now it's 0-1. And Jason Siri has accumulated 10 RBIs on the season, and he also has left the yard once as he calls time. And so this is definitely something that you're probably going to like if you're a Saints fan here. Cade in there for a strike. No. Man. What a take from Siri. That's all I got to say about that one right there. I would have been sent home packing with a ground ball right there. That just goes to show you the situation that we're in right now as Siri fouls this one off to the right side. Got to make sure that you pull the trigger on something you know you're going to be able to do some damage with. And Siri showing a lot of discipline at the plate right now in this big situation. Probably trying to push across a run here. Your 1-2 delivery. Foul. I mean, ball. Too high.
Keep it going.
Now Cade awaiting his 2-2. And this is popped well up into the infield. And Baraloo makes the play. And crisis averted for Ohlone College, as the Saints did exactly what they needed to do here, but could not push across enough runs. However, they did push across one. Score is 5-1. Runners left loaded. We'll be back in a minute after these messages.
and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action, live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, and as we return back, first of all, we have a pitching change actually, and the new pitcher for the Saints is number 13, Brandon Moreno. He's a right-handed pitcher, freshman, 6'1", 185 pounds from Milpitas, and he went to Milpitas High School. Standing in now is McAnthony Valdez, and he came up with the RBI single in the previous inning, which started the big inning and led to Corey Steinhower's big 3-run homer, his first home run of the season. Here's your 0-0, and it almost hits Valdez right there on the inside. Spot in the zone, and the notable note so far is that the Saints have left on 13 runners today, and 7 of those were in scoring position. 2 bases loaded situations as well, and that's been the difference maker so far, as McAnthony Valdez has made himself a beautiful hitter's count, as we're now at 2 hours and 30 minutes exactly of total play time. In this game, we're in the bottom of the 7th inning, and this game has been moving along pretty fast so far. Valdez fouls this one, and he actually hits a pole over here. And now the count is 2-1. Now your 2-1 count. The pitch. Inside, almost hit him again. Valdez doing a good job here. And Moreno is looking for a possible put-out pitch here. Or at least to just get 1 strike here. Do not want to walk Valdez, and he fouls it off there. And a good rip indeed. And now it's a 3-2 count. And now a 3-2. Here it comes. And it's just low and outside for a ball. So Valdez will take first base. And here's Jaden Shepard. Who does have opposite field power. He hit an opposite field homer just a few weeks ago on a very similar day to today, where there was minimal wind pushing out to right center. And Valdez is going to try second, and he is in there with a stolen base. As the first pitch was a ball also. Now the count is 1-0, and chalk up a stolen base for McAnthony Valdez. So all the small ball plays are in action here for Ohlone College. The 1-0. Swing and a miss from Shepard. And if he got a piece of that, that could have really been major, major trouble right there. And now a 1-1. And it's fouled directly up. And it actually might land here in the spectator. Yes, it does in the spectator area, just behind the home side stands. Right where our softball team is. Watch your heads there, ladies. And now the count is 1-2. And now here's your 1-2 delivery back home. Bouncer to the plate, and it gets behind the catcher, and Valdez is going to take third easily. And shades of what happened in the previous inning. As a runner gets to second on 2 pitches, or to third on 2 pitches with no outs here. And now the count is 2-2. And really anything in play here gets Shepard a possible RBI. As the infield is playing shallow here, all he has to really do is just flare one. And inside there for a ball, and now it's 3-2. Moreno has to, apologies there. My paper decided to say hi to the microphone. Moreno has to try and find his best pitch here. He's down. Here comes the 3-2. And it's low and inside for a ball. And Shepard's going to take first base now. Here comes Takumi. And actually, that's going to do it. That's going to do it for our pitcher here. My goodness, I'm blanking out on the name here. Give me a minute. My goodness, Brandon Moreno. His afternoon is over with, and we're going to have a pitching change. So we're going to take a timeout, 30 seconds. This is Ohlone College Baseball, live on the Human Runner Production YouTube channel.
Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the Communication Lab Center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, 1st floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the Communication Lab. We are more than willing to help. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, so now we're back live, and the new pitcher for the Saints is Callum Olson. He is a right-handed pitcher and also a right-handed batter. Freshman, 6'1", 190 pounds from Palo Alto, and he went to Palo Alto High School. So he's your new batter, and he's sporting the number 19, which, fun fact, is my favorite number. So obviously this pitcher is a GOAT, and he is the greatest pitcher to ever live because he's wearing the number 19, obviously. All right, here we go. As this 0-0 delivery is bounced. Now it's 1-0. And Takumi was trying to bunt his way across in the in his previous at bat, and he popped it up into the air for a pop out, and it looks like he's going to try and bunt across again here, and he bounces into the plate, and it's a wild pitch, and Valdez is going to score easily, and Shepard is going to take second base, and now the score is 6-1, Ohlone College. So I think that I just jinxed my friend over here. I think I just jinxed Olsen. As Takumi pops this one into the infield. That's going to be your first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6, Clay Facto.
And here's Clay once again. And he came up with a nice piece of hitting in his previous at-bat, and he's got himself another RBI situation here as he gets hit. And so he's going to take first base there. He got hit right across the arm. He doesn't look to be in any pain whatsoever. And the new batter now is Noah Amaral. And let's see here. Amaral is a first baseman. He's batting at 500. He's had, how many here? 8 at-bats thus far, which means he's had 4 base hits since he's hitting 500. Amaral takes a strike there. He has an on-base percentage of .636 and slugging at .750 through 7 at-bats, or through 8 at-bats rather. He's got 2 runners on here. And that's going to be another strike. And now he's ahead in the count 0-2, or behind in the count 0-2. Olsen is ahead of the count 0-2. Doing a great job bouncing back after that first at-bat that he had. Here comes your 0-2 delivery. And it is bounced back to the screen. On deck is Corey Steinhower, and he has arguably had the biggest swing of this afternoon for both teams, and came across with a 3-run homer. His first of his season. Inside there and bouncing to the plate, so that's going to be now 1-2. Or rather, it's going to be 2-2, as stated by the scoreboard. 2-2, and it is lined into right field, and that's going to find some grass for a base hit. Shepard's getting waved home. The throw home is not in time. That's going to be an RBI single right there. And now runners will be at the corners. And here's Corey Steinhower, who had the biggest swing of the afternoon. Came across with a 3-run homer, and Amaral is going to be switched out. And the pinch pinch runner is going to be Aiden Morton from Washington High School, living in Fremont. His dream school is USF. 6'1", 175 pounds. He's going to be your new runner over there at first base. And the score is now 7-1. Here's Steinhower, and he's going to try and bunt across here, and it gets lined back, and it hits the pole. Makes a nice thud sound. Now the count is 0-1. The throw back to first base to try. Aiden over there isn't going to be amount to nothing. And Aiden Morton looking like he's got himself a lot of speed over there, sporting the number 17. Here's your 0-1 delivery. And Morton is going to steal second base uncontested there. As nobody went into cover. Second base there, and Morton's now at second, and here is 0-2. Morton with a big lead, and Steinhower fouls his 0-2 delivery off back to the right side. He's got himself a really good swing going. He almost homered in the second inning out to the 400 sign, and then he homered well over the 355 sign. And he crushed the ball too. It was a high line drive, and it got out in a hurry. And his 0-2 is outside for a ball. The wind is still pushing out to right center, so he does have some push if he wants to put one out there again. He's got a nice gap to do it with, too. And that pitch is outside and low, and now it's 2-2. And now here's your 2-2 delivery. Steinhower pulls back. No, he does not. Home plate umpire says he went, and it looked like he pulled back there, but he did not. And he's going to be sat down with a strikeout. And now there are 2 outs here in the inning. And here is Stevie Hom. And he had a opposite field base hit that scored 2 runs. And he was part of that big 6th inning that this Ohlone College squad put together. He's looking to add to his RBI totals on the day so far. He's got 2 runners in scoring position as he takes, and he's ahead in the count 2-0 now. It's the first 2 pitches of the at-bat were both balls. Starting to think that my papers really like this microphone and want to take it on for dinner or something. Every time I take my hand off of it, the wind pushes it right into the microphone. Swing and a miss there from Stevie Hom. And Stevie Hom taking a minute to take a practice swing again, and now steps back in. Here it comes. Olsen with a nice breaking pitch, and I thought that was going to be strike 2, but it wasn't. It just dipped a little bit too low. And now the count is 3-1 with 2 outs here. Damian Stone is on deck for Ohlone College. This ball is ground to the shortstop. Up with it, throwing it to first in time for the out. We're going to head to the 8th inning now, and the score is 7-1 Ohlone College. We'll be back in a minute after these messages.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone, and we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, first floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. Hey Renegade family, are you looking to take on more classes for your caseload or haven't yet registered for this semester? Well, don't worry, it's not too late. Late start classes begin as early as March 28th and are available to all students on campus. You can contact Ohlone Admissions and Records for more information at 510-659-6100. And as always, you can also contact your counselors for more information as well. Don't wait, register now. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right, thank you for holding with us, and we are here now in the top of the 8th inning. 7-1 is your score, and through 7 innings, we have 7 base hits for Ohlone College and 7 runs, no errors. 2 errors for the Saints with 8 hits and only 1 run scored. Top of the 8th inning action. Santa Maria hits this one on the ground. And a quick play over there by the shortstop. Is it in time? Yes, it is. And a first out on the first pitch swinging there from Santa Maria. And he is down early there. And now standing in is Lamar.
Nope. That's okay. He does that every game. That's right.
And there's a first pitch strike right there by Caden. No, actually, ball. I'm not paying attention here. So it's 1-0 now. Lamar looking to try and get on base. He bounces this one to the right side. Up with it and thrown into first in time for the out. And now there are 2 outs here in the inning. And this inning is moving very quickly. Here's the second baseman, Galindo. And it's becoming more and more clear that Ohlone College is going to be picking up their 15th win in a row here if they can keep it together for 4 more outs. As that first pitch is a ball. And 15 wins in a row. Once you get to that 15 mark, that's how you know you have something special as that ball is fouled off to the right side. Just how you know you have something special with this group. And this Ohlone College group definitely is special. They are working together very well. They run the bases very well, have a solid infield, great outfield with sound pitching. And the offense has shown constantly that they are able to make adjustments as the 1-1 delivery is fouled off to the right side. Now it's 1-2. And this offense does have the tendency to struggle out the gates, but does make necessary adjustments. And especially if they can work into the bullpen, they constantly make these bullpens work in these last 3 home games that I've seen. This ball is launched to left field, and it's at the corner, and it is caught! What a play! Unbelievable, as that looked like it was going to find the warning track for some extra bases, but wow, what a catch. As we head into the bottom of the 8th inning, it's still 7-1.
That was a nice play.
Hey there, Ohlone family. Are you currently struggling in your communication classes? Don't know how to currently make that speech outline or how to articulate your speech properly? Well, don't worry, you're not alone. And we got plenty of ways to help you. Head to the Com Lab, the communication lab center that is built to help communication students, whether you are communication majors or not, better navigate your communication classes and complete those big projects without any worries or without any hassles. The Ohlone College Communication Lab is open on the Fremont campus in Building 3 in the 4th floor in room 3418, and is also available on the Newark campus in room NC 1110, Cranium Cafe in the Newark Learning Resource Center, first floor in Wing 1. Our decorated staff of communication interns, tutors, and instructors are more than willing to help you with any inquiries you may have with your communication classes. Come on down to the communication lab. We are more than willing to help. You are listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
And so Clay is out there playing in left field. He came in for Will Jules. So Will Jules' afternoon is over, and Clay absolutely with an amazing catch out in left field. I can't really put it to words, but it looked like it was angling towards the corner and it was going to find the warning track for some extra bases, and Clay just did not give up on it with the sun in his face and could not quite find it, just barely was able to get it in time to make the catch there. Absolutely crazy catch, and definitely one of the best defensive plays that we've seen out here in the last couple of weeks for Ohlone College. And as we head into the bottom of the 7th inning here, here's Damian Stone, or the bottom of the 8th inning rather. Here's Damian Stone, and Damian Stone, of course, we've talked about how great he has done so far with his bat this season, but also in center field, just absolutely a cornerstone for this team. This ball is lined to the right side for a foul. And now the count is 0-1. He's definitely a really, really great center fielder. Somebody that you definitely want in your outfield for you. He covers well. He returns balls very quickly. Has a great arm. Good speed out there. This overall shows that he is a smart player, and he takes a pitch on the outside corner there for a ball. And Damian Stone definitely is one of the many Ohlone College players that has a future here on this team to possibly go to Division I and maybe even further, and we would love to see that as he takes a pitch in the inside corner for a ball. I'd like to thank our live audience for joining us thus far. We're almost done. Damian Stone pops this one to center field, or left field, what am I saying? It is in foul territory, and it is caught for the Allen. Third baseman almost lost his footing there trying to track it down. And it's not an easy play, as I just was mentioning. It's not an easy play at all. The sun is setting, and for these outfielders, the sun is right in their faces. So any type of fly ball right now is definitely not easy for these outfielders, especially out in the left. Here's your first down. Jeter Ibarra is now up as he takes a pitch on the outside corner for a ball. Wind still pushing out to right center, and that's what it normally does. As Ibarra goes to left here, and the left fielder trying to make a play on it, and he does. Tracks it down nice and easy there. Or at least he's making it look nice and easy. Now there are 2 outs here in the inning. Here's McAnthony Valdez, who's having himself a week. He had an RBI single earlier on in the game. He was the start of the rally in the 6th inning for this Ohlone College squad. And here he is now again. The 0-0. In there for a strike. Of course, as I said a couple of times in this broadcast, he went 4 for 4 at Mission College. It was a prime reason why Ohlone College won on Tuesday. And this ball is lifted high and deep to left center field. Bye-bye, baby, no doubt about it. And Valdez has another home run. And Valdez just making his case right now for Player of the Week. An absolutely huge at-bat there, and the score is now 8-1 Ohlone College. And we have a new batter here for Ohlone College in the designated hitter section. This is Jason Volpe. He's a left-handed hitter as he takes his 0-0 delivery outside. And was that a strike? It was called a strike. Oh my goodness. I was about to call it a ball. He's from Lindenhurst, and he went to Lakes Community High School. As he takes a pitch on the outside corner, that time for a ball. He's a sophomore at 6'1", 190 pounds. And he takes his 1-1, and it's on the ground here. And that's going to be a 3 unassisted for the third out. And as we head into the top of the 9th inning, the score is 8-1 Ohlone College. We'll be back after these messages. Don't go anywhere yet. We still got some more action for you. And coming in now for Ohlone College is Bubba Gomez, a Fremont native. Went to Fremont Christian High School, and he is actually a freshman at 5'10", 200 pounds. Crazy story here. He recently had Tommy John surgery. He was going to be going to Alabama, but he had Tommy John surgery, and this is now the first time that he is going to be pitching since having Tommy John surgery. So a very heartwarming story as we head into the 9th inning here. And Bubba Gomez, here comes his first pitch, fresh off of Tommy John surgery. And it was inside, and we thought it was going to be a strike, but it's called a ball. Inside and letter high. And now your 1-0 delivery. Outside for another ball. So it's always great to hear about, athletes that sustained major injuries and had to go through major recoveries, making their way back onto the field. And Bubba Gomez is no stranger to this, as he is now the story. The 2-0 delivery was fouled off to the screen, and now it's 2-1. And I'd like to thank, again, our live audience for joining us. Please like, comment, and subscribe. All home games will be broadcasted from here on out. The 2-1. Gomez, bouncer to the plate, and now it's 3-1. Today was just a fun game for Ohlone College, and for the Saints, just a rather frustrating game. However, learning experience. Left too many runners on base today. I counted 13. Could have been more, could have been less. That's definitely some area for improvement for them in the future, as Bubba Gomez walks his first batter since coming back from injury. And standing in now is LaCourie. And LaCourie, in my opinion, has looked the most impressive so far for the Saints squad. Defensively playing really, really well, and takes a strike in there on the first pitch of this at-bat. Count is 0-1. Gomez Winds up and now pitches. On the ground, and that's going to be a base hit for LaCory. And now 2 runners are on here with no out. And here's Adamy, who came into today's game with a slugging of .397. He's had a couple of opportunities with runners on and runners in scoring position so far, but obviously those opportunities have not gone the way of the Saints here, and it's not too late yet to do so. It's in the 9th inning. We've seen plenty of 9th inning comebacks before in baseball history. This will definitely be on the greater spectrum, down by 7 runs. So his first pitch is fouled off to the left side. Gomez staring down the runner now with his 0-2 or 0-1, and it's a ball. And Steinhower did a good job making sure he stayed ahead of it there and did not allow it to get past him. So there's some action in the Ohlone dugout, or the Ohlone bullpen right now, and it looks like this might be Gomez's last batter, possibly here. Gomez with his 1-1 back home, and it's a low pitch for a ball. Now it's 2-1. So we have 18 viewers currently, and I would like to again thank everybody so much for joining us. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll be doing all the home games for the foreseeable future for Ohlone baseball. This ball is bounced to the plate, or bounced to the right side, and it's fouled. And the count is now 2-2. And Bubba Gomez looking to record his first strikeout as a college sports athlete. Shaking off the sign from Steinhower, and now he gets the sign that he wants. And here it comes. And oh, what a great pitch, but an even better take right there from Adamy, and now the count is ran full. There's been quite a number of full counts so far this afternoon. You gotta love these hitters' approach so far in this entire game. It's just been forcing the pitchers to make pitches. This ball is lying to the right side, but foul. As that had RBI written all over it, but just couldn't quite keep it fair. Those are the ones where you're the batter, you stare down the pitcher and say, I got your timing down. And if you're the pitcher, you just shake them off. Now Gomez working 3-2, and we are at 3 hours, 7 minutes, and 3 seconds of total play time in this game here in the 9th inning with 2 runners on and no out. 3-2 count. And this ball is grounded, but it's fouled again. And Adamy's showing one thing and one thing only. I will not go down without a fight. He's doing an absolutely fantastic job fighting here in the count. And now you're 3-2 again. The third 3-2 of this at-bat. The pitch. And it is lined into right center field. This looks like it might have a chance at the warning track, and it's caught by Damian Stone. Runner will move up from second, though, and runners will be at the corner now, but a great play out of Damian Stone over there in center field. Once again, just showing how elite he is at his center field position. And now with 1 out, we have runners at the corners, and Gomez is going to get one more batter here. And no, the runner that ran to third did not tag up, so it's a double play. Actually, it wasn't Damian Stone who was in center field. It's Jason. Thank you to our Ohlone baseball players who are here in the front row doing stat charts and velocity charts for us, providing us with statistics. That's definitely a double play. So the situation that happened was after the fly ball, the runner left early, thus he did not tag up and had to run back to second again to touch on the bag, but he did not do so. Ohlone College threw it back to second, touched the bag, so that's a double play for those of you that don't know.
No kidding. Yeah, you got it on film? Yes, I do.
And now with 2 outs,
Hope I didn't tilt my phone. Well,
here's Munoz. And Ohlone College is now just 1 out away from their 15th win in a row.
go, Bubba.
Bubba, his 0-0 is lined into right and out of play, though it had the home run distance. And so Gomez staying beside himself there, understanding that he just gave a good pitch, a good ride, and just has to straighten it out a little bit there. Here's your 0-1. Bubba. And this ball is lined on the ground, and it's a base hit. So we're going to have runners at second and first now with 2 outs. And here's Pagan again. Gomez searching for that final out. And here comes the pitch inside there for a ball. The 1-0. Waiting for Gomez. Here we go. And it is just low, and now the count is going to be 2-0. In Ohlone College, will be playing again, I believe, this upcoming Saturday. Let me check the schedule here as the 2-0 delivery was fouled off. And now it's 2-1. I'm going to check the schedule here. And yes, the next game is at Hartnell, and it's going to be on Saturday. In there for strike 2. And now you got a 2-2 count. And this crowd, along with the Ohlone College bench, understands they are 1 pitch away here from and that pitch was bounced to the plate, and everybody thought that it might have been contact. It might have been a swing and a miss, sorry. Now it's 3-2. Ohlone College now 1 pitch away from 15 in a row. The 3-2. And no, says the second base umpire, and we thought that he might have swung and missed there, and so now we're going to restart. As the count is now 0-0, and we got bases loaded now with 2 outs. And here's Siri. As everybody thought that Bubba had himself a strikeout there to end the game, but did not. And there's a strike right there as he greets Siri with a hard fastball in there for strike one. Now with the 0-1 count, Siri awaits the pitch from Bubba. Kicks and deals.
Nice pitch.
Nice pitch, but just low there as it broke in on that breaking pitch.
Yep.
And now it's 1-1. And the Saints with 10 hits. And the bases loaded. This is their third bases loaded situation of this game. Bubba is 1-1, just barely missed on the outside corner. Siri batting from the right side, so of course that went on the left corner. And Bubba, fresh out of Tommy John, gets a second strike there. And now is one pitch away from granting Ohlone College their 15th win in a row. In a surreal moment for Gomez, who could have very easily have not been able to do this for the rest of his life. The 2-2 is popped well back and foul. So heads up, anybody that's walking down there. As again, the next Ohlone College game will be at Hartnell on Saturday. That's happening at 2 p.m. if you're looking to travel. Here's your 2-2.
Nice pitch.
And it is fouled off, as Siri just barely got a piece of it. And I'm wondering how in the world he even did. So here we go. Restart for another 2-2. And the next Ohlone home game, which will be broadcast live, is going to be against Hartnell at 2:30 p.m. here at Ohlone College. That's going to happen on Tuesday next week. So that'll be the next live broadcast for your Ohlone College Renegades. Now with the 2-2 and 2 outs, Gomez looking for the strikeout. Here it comes. On the ground, and it's fouled again. You got to respect the battle from Siri, even though there are 2 outs here in the top of the 9th inning. You can't just give up. You have to keep on playing. And Siri definitely embodying that and sending a great message to his teammates. And you got to love that, and you got to respect that. Here's your 2-2 again. And he fouls this one off to the right side. As again, I would like to thank our athletic director, Chris Warden, for gifting me this personal hotspot so that we can finally get these broadcasts live. Gomez with another 2-2, the 4th one of this at-bat, and it's going to be outside and low, and now it's 3-2. Gomez is just looking for any type of put-out pitch at this point. So he has to be thinking to himself, man, I'm so close. And here we go, 3-2 with 2 outs and the bases loaded. This is literally the fullest that a count can get. This ball is popped onto right field. Looks like it might have some room, and it is out of play. There's a right fielder out there, made it look like he jumped the wall and snagged it. Valdez. I got your Academy Award over here when you're done with that. You gotta love it though, because Valdez came up big for Ohlone College, started the rally in the 6th inning, and was instrumental in winning on Tuesday against the same mission squad. This ball is on the ground, and a mishandle at shortstop, and that's going to score a run. And the score is now 8-2, and Gomez, his afternoon is going to be over. And fresh out of Tommy John surgery again, Gomez, an absolutely amazing story. We'll be seeing more of it as the season progresses. Puts together 2 outs, gives up a run. And we're going to take a 30-second timeout. 8-2 is the score in the top of the 9th inning with 2 outs.
You're listening to Ohlone Baseball Live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel, the official partner of Ohlone College live sports broadcasting. And now back to Ohlone College baseball action live on the Gaming Runner Production YouTube channel.
All right. As we return back to the field here, the situation is 8-2 Ohlone College with 2 outs here, bases loaded in the top of the 9th inning. And the new pitcher is number 16, Yen. He's a sophomore, 6'2", 205 pounds, came from Miho High School in Taiwan. And the batter for the Saints is going to be Santa Maria, the catcher, number 11, batting from the right side. So it's going to be a righty versus righty matchup here for this at-bat. And you got to love the fight here that these Saints are showing. Even in the top of the 9th inning, down by multiple runs, still fighting to try and somehow get back into this game. Bases loaded. And here we go. Yen has this first pitch line, and it finds a gap in right center. 2 runs are going to score here. And the score is now 8-4, and don't look now, but the Saints could have a comeback bid. And standing in now is Lamar. As don't look now, but the tying run is on deck right now. In a huge situation where Ohlone College had a 7-run lead coming into the top of the 9th inning. And that first pitch from Yen is a strike. So good job right there. Bouncing back after giving up a first pitch line drive. And Lamar calls time and steps out to take another practice swing here, and it's stands back in. He's down 0-1 in the count here. The pitch from Yen. In there for strike 2. As it looked like it might have been too far inside, but home plate umpire liked it. And now the Saints down to their final strike here. Yen gets the sign from Steinhower. Now here's 0-2 delivery. And it is just outside, as everybody thought that was going to be called strike 3.
Great pitch, Alan.
That was a great pitch by Yen, but an even greater take by Lamar. And that's just something that you got to just tip your hat to the batter and just move on. Get to the next pitch. Stone cold take from Lamar. Here's your 1-2. He bounces this one to the left side, and it's a missed handle right there. And my goodness, the tying run is at the plate as Stevie Hom had, or not, rather, Ibarra had trouble with it over there in left field. He looked like he might have had a routine play, but he just dropped it, and now the tying run is at the plate. And things just took a very bizarre turn here with another bases loaded situation. And Devin Batto is the batter now as he's coming in for Galindo. And Yen looking for just an out here.
Nice.
Pop up right behind us. It's going to land on the steps and head over to the COVID-19 screeners behind us. As Devin Batto actually has not recorded a base hit. He has an on-base percentage of .286 with 5 at-bats on the season. No batting average and no slugging percentage. As he is down now 0-2 in the count. Sorry, haven't been updating the count. Looking for the stat sheet here. And 0-2 with 2 outs. And a bizarre turn for Ohlone College. Looking for their put out here. Outside for a ball. And now you're 1-2. Batto looking for something to hit. Yen kicks and deals. Inside, and the pitch gets past Steinhower. Nobody's going to advance, however. And Steinhower doesn't have to worry and threat too much. But that ball got right by him. Now the count is 2-2. Eight to 4 is the score. 2-2. And the Saints looking for the most improbable comeback. A 7-run comeback could be in the works here if Batto can put one over the wall as the ball was bounced to the plate here by Yen, and now it's a 3-2 here, and this is the biggest pitch, the most crucial pitch of the afternoon. Batto fouls this one off to the right side, but he fouled it off in a hurry. So that was one of the hardest line drives in the afternoon. Ohlone College was leading by 7 runs heading into this top of the 9th inning. 3-2, 2 outs, bases loaded, top of the 9th inning. Can't get any fuller. Swing and a miss from Batto, and there's your 15th win in a row for Ohlone College. Although it came with a lot of drama in the top of the 9th inning. Their next game will happen at Hartnell College, rather. I almost said high school. And it's going to happen on Saturday. So if you're looking to travel with the team, it's going to happen on Saturday at 2 p.m. Be there and show up for your school. The next home game will happen against Hartnell on Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. That's at 2:30 p.m. at Ohlone College on Tuesday. I want to thank everybody so much for watching tonight. Ohlone College is victorious by a score of 8-4. I've been Armando Galan. For any questions, comments, or concerns about anything Ohlone College sports, keep it here on the Gamer Production YouTube channel. Have a great afternoon, everybody.